My name is Manav and I'm 19 years old.
How did you come to be in Australia?
So the way I came to Australia was my brother was passionate about audio, so he did an audio engineering degree at SAE, and he wants to live in this country as well. So basically, he's 6 years older than me, and so for 6 years he's been in the country, trying to get a visa to stay here, and I wanted to learn film, and so he was just saying, "Why don't you come here? We have an institute here. They have good gear. They have good equipment, and why don't you just come here? You can live with me as well." And he said, "Okay."
And when did you start the course? As soon as you got here?
Yes, but probably about a month after, because tickets were cheaper. So yeah, okay, I got here a month earlier, spent some time with him. My parents came as well, so we spent time before my parents went back to Dubai, and I started the course.
So did you grow up a little bit in Dubai?
Yeah, I was basically born and brought up all the way in Dubai. I frequented America, Australia, New Zealand, and Switzerland, basically, and then I visited places pretty much all over the world except Japan and China. And when I actually think about it, all the countries kind of feel similar, all the Western style countries, European countries and Western countries look exactly the same, with minor obvious people changes, but the place looks exactly the same. I'd say the places that look different are, Dubai, because it depends on the temperature changes. In Switzerland, it's freezing cold and sometimes, and that's so perfect the rest of the times. In Australia, Melbourne, perfect weather always, right?
Do you like Melbourne?
It's pretty good. When I came here first, since in Dubai the weather was about like 50 degrees, it was insanely hot. And so the best part about coming to Melbourne was it kept me guessing. The weather, at least, sometimes it was raining, sometimes it was hot, sometimes it was hot and cold at the same time, which intrigued me of how the weather works. Growing up in Dubai was really good, for me at least. For some others, maybe not. My parents were middle class, upper middle class, so I got a good education as well. I always think that if I was in a different country, how would it be? It's a completely different person, or would I even have the same kind of characteristics I have? Probably the reason I like art, I like music, playing music, I love film, is because I was exposed to these things in that environment. Now, if I was living in somewhere like India, in probably a little older, and it probably would have been, I would have been an accountant or an engineer or someone doing something in the science field, and none of this art or creative.